to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day so far. So today I'm starting off the video with absolutely no makeup, and for once I'm going to be doing a video about things that I dislike. I always show you guys products that I have been loving, and all the products I ever use in my makeup tutorials are always ones that have been tested out and I swear by them. So today I thought I would do something slightly bit different and do my full face of makeup using products I really don't like. Just before we jump straight in, I just want to let you guys know that I'm holding a Primark giveaway with a £50 gift voucher for the shop, and today is your last chance to enter. I'll let you guys know the exact date down below, so make sure you guys are entered. All you have to do is just be subscribed. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up, and let's get into the video. So first up, I'm going to start off with foundation. Now this product is a product that I really wanted to try, and I thought it would be amazing, but I just didn't seem to get along with it. The product I'm talking about is the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with this product. I love Makeup Forever, like their brand is amazing and I really like some of their products. However, this one I just could not get along with for some reason. This is the kind of consistency it is. It's very runny, very watery. When you kind of blend this into the skin, it doesn't really do anything. It's very lightweight, so perhaps this would be great for someone with really naturally beautiful skin. However, I do need that tiny bit of coverage for like any discoloration on my face. It doesn't really blend very well into the skin. It kind of gives like streaky watermarks, if that makes any sense, especially if you're using a brush. So for the price of this product, I just don't think I can justify spending this kind of money on a product that does barely anything for my skin. Because the consistency is so watery, when you use a brush, it just kind of really absorbs it into the brush and you get barely any coverage with it at all. And the last deal breaker of this product is the fact that it costs around £37. I'm not too sure exactly, so don't quote me on that, but I know it is more of a high-end foundation. So when you pay that kind of amount of money, you do expect something a little bit more covering, if you get what I mean. If you guys prefer that kind of lightweight coverage with barely any coverage at all, I would definitely recommend more of a BB cream from the drugstore, because you're going to get so much more for your money. So this is what my face looks like after applying 2 layers of the foundation. I can tell that on camera it would probably look much better than it does in person, but I can definitely see some of my like dark spots and any acne scars kind of seeping through, as well as any veins that I kind of like to cover up with foundation. This is definitely down to personal preference, and I'm sure some of you guys out there might like this foundation, but for me, I just like that tiny bit more coverage. So for me, this foundation is a big no-no. The next product I'm going to use is the MUA Pro Base Prime and Conceal. Now, as you can tell from the packaging, I have used this quite a lot, and I have definitely had my fair share of testing the product, so I can really tell you my true opinion. As you can probably see from the palette, the shade that I've used the most is the green and the kind of skin colored shade, and I used to love this palette before I tried any other kind of correcting palette. This was like one of my favorite go-to palettes. What changed my mind about this palette is when I tried other correcting palettes from the drugstore, and they were just so much better. As a kind of beginner palette, I wouldn't say this is like totally bad. The reason why I don't really like this palette is because the colors are just very not skin-like. As you can see, I'm applying the lightest kind of skin tone color under my eye, and although it looks like it's covering everything, and although it looks like it's getting rid of my under eye circle, I just think it's making it look white and kind of ghostly. And another thing that I don't really like about the cream product is the fact that it creases so easily. When you're wearing this throughout the day, you'll find that you look like 5 years older by the end of the day. And when I use this product, I definitely have set it with a powder as well. This product just seems to be really prone to creasing. So as you can see, that's definitely like lifted and highlighted my under eye area, but I just think it looks a little bit too much, if that makes sense. I'm also going to apply this onto my lid to kind of prime it for eyeshadow as well. Now, to add a bit of color back into my face, I'm going to use a blush that you guys might not expect for me to say that I don't like, and it's basically this MAC blush, and this is in shade Super Continental. It's a powder blush. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are going to be like, why? Like, MAC has amazing blushes, and don't get me wrong, I do like MAC products. Some are just better than others. I find that this one here just isn't that great. There's not really any color payoff, although it is quite a neutral color. It kind of flakes off of your face halfway through the day. It's kind of a waste of time to apply blush onto your face if it's just going to fly away throughout the day. So as you can see, it's a very subtle blush. There's not that much color payoff to this one. So that is why it's probably one of my least favorite blushes that I own. I'm now going to move on to the brows, and for this, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Brow Beater. I used to get along with this product, but I found that it dried really super quickly. I absolutely love Urban Decay. I love their eyeshadow palettes, love their lip products, but for me, this one was a bit of a flop because it does really dry, and when it dries super quick, it just doesn't even distribute any of the products, like very barely distributes the product onto my brow. The product becomes super stiff, meaning that when you're trying to apply it, it kind of hurts your skin. It's almost like you're trying to scratch your eyes out. So honestly, it's not as creamy as I would like it to be. I get that it is a pencil. It's never going to be like a pomade, for example. But it is quite difficult to get a super clean edge with this, especially when you've owned it for a few months and it's kind of starting to dry out. Now moving on to eyeshadow, I found it really difficult to try and find a palette that I didn't really get along with, because a lot of the makeup I own, I absolutely love. So when I was going through my drawers, I was trying to find the products that were right at the back of the drawer, which I never use, and obviously I don't use them for a reason. One of the palettes that was at the back of my drawer was this one, and this is from the brand Pure, or Pur. I'm not too sure which one you guys prefer. This palette is just a palette of 8 shadows, and I thought these would be great. I absolutely love the colors. They look very similar to like Urban Decay or something. I really liked the texture of these eyeshadows. In theory, you'd think that this is like the perfect little eyeshadow to take anywhere, but very quickly after using this palette, I just found that there was way too much fallout. I really like the shimmer shadows in this, but the matte ones are kind of chalky, which I don't really like. So that's my eyeshadow finished. I quite like the finished result, but there is just way too much fallout that I really have to kind of dust away. Now moving on to eyeliner. As you guys know, I love my wings to be super clean cut, as sharp as a blade, and I just can't achieve that with this eyeliner here. And this is the Kiko Milano Graphic Gaze Double Eye Marker. So I got this scent a while back, and I used it once and I never used it again, purely because it's got a tiny little ball on the end. I just can't seem to understand why brands are making liners like this more and more. Can you tell me how I'm meant to do my eyeliner with this little nib at the end? So guys, wish me luck. This whole look could just go down the drain within a few seconds if I mess this up. So I've done the upper lash line. Now for the big finale, let's try and do the wing. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I literally just can't. Can you guys just look at this liner? What is this? Basically, to summarize this, it's not on fleek. Okay, so my liner does not match to save my life, but this is the best we're gonna get. Honestly, look at this. It's so streaky and not fleeky. That rhymed. So to save this monstrosity, the only thing we can do is apply mascara. Oh wait, I don't like this mascara either. The mascara I'm using today is the Collection Volume Max. So this mascara has 2 ends. It's got a primer end, which in theory I should like. Based on the brush, I thought that this would be amazing for my lashes. I love those really thick, volumizing kind of mascaras. However, I was very mistaken. Didn't make them look any longer or thicker. Literally just nothing. I think the mascara just applies onto the lashes way too thin, and you'd think that this mascara would kind of apply a bit thicker. And to finish off the look, I'm gonna go for a dark lip. Now this isn't very spring-like, but this is a lipstick that I definitely do not like one bit. So this is from Makeup Revolution, and it's the Salvation Velvet Lacquer. I'm not too sure if they still sell this, but they sold it a while ago. It might have actually even been £1, so I was like, yes, I can get that lipstick for £1. It applies really smooth onto the lip. I look really crazy right now, but please ignore that. So it applies really smooth onto the lip. However, it dries super dry, like super dry. My lips are literally gonna be as dry as the Sahara Desert for the next week or so after applying this lipstick. I literally just applied this like in the inner part of my mouth, and already it's gone on my teeth. It really does not stick to the mouth. It just goes straight onto your teeth. So this is not a good look. Now that it's starting to dry a little bit, the corners of my mouth have started to stick together, and it's just a really unpleasant feeling. So I definitely don't like this lipstick. So this is the finished makeup look. I I really don't like it. Really don't like it. The eyeshadow isn't that bad apart from the fallout, which I had to clear up earlier. The eyeliner just isn't sharp. It's not bold. It's just everything I dislike in an eyeliner. So let me know down below what you guys think of this makeup look. I'm sure most of you are going to be like, no, it's not even that bad, but trust me, it is. This video is obviously not trying to be negative to any of these brands. I absolutely love the brands, like in general. But of course, no one is perfect, and even brands are going to have some products that just will not work for some people. And although these products haven't worked for me personally, they might just work for you. Let me know down below what products you guys dislike or don't get along with. It's kind of nice to share these things because everyone on YouTube always just talks about, oh, I love this, oh, I love this, but no one ever says, no, this hasn't really worked for me. I wouldn't recommend for you to buy this and waste your money on it. So I really enjoyed filming this video for you guys and sharing with you things that I don't like for once. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join the dinosaur family. But that is all from me. I hope you guys are having a super wonderful day, and I will see you very soon in my next video and also on my vlog channel. I'm currently in Sweden, so make sure you check out the vlogs because I'm so excited. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!